So South African authorities are now actually begging South African citizens to stop xenophobia. This is correct. South African authorities are begging South African citizens to stop xenophobia on Nigerians and African immigrants. I know they joke. You understand? I came across a video that really shocked me. I came across a video and I was asking myself, has it gotten to this level? And why? Why are they apologizing to Nigerians? Why are they trying to make things up with Nigeria? Why are South African authorities trying to fix the problem with Nigerians? They are trying to make up. That is exactly what is going on now. They are trying to amend their ways. They are trying to change the narrative. They are trying to fix what they have already spoiled. That is what South African authorities are trying to do now. They are trying to fix their relationship with Nigeria by begging South Africans to stop the xenophobia. Do you know why? I'll tell you in this video. The reason they are begging the people now to stop, the leaders in South Africa that started xenophobia, they wanted to use xenophobia to divide the country and make their money and make their income. They used xenophobia for their benefit. They wanted to use xenophobia to enrich themselves by creating division among the black South Africans and the foreigners, Nigerians in particular. And it's not just any foreigners, the hard-working foreigners. So that was their purpose and that was their plan. But guess what happened? Because the South African man is too lazy, they thought that they will be able to control and manage the situation. They thought that after bringing the xenophobia into the mindset of South Africans, after making South Africans to believe that the real problem of South Africa is the immigrant, is the Nigerian, is the black immigrant that is coming in and taking their jobs and taking everything from them. So when the people believe that, they will now enjoy the leaders will enjoy their money and avoid problems with the South African people, and South African people will continue blaming the foreigners. But this is where it really gets clear. 2019, you got up, South Africans, and said you don't want immigrants, you don't want Nigerians. That same 2019, I want to tell you something, South Africans. Listen and listen carefully. In 2019, more than 90% of Nigerians left South Africa. In 2019, more than 90% of black immigrants left your country. So I want to ask you, a South African, between that 2019 that you chased those immigrants away, why are you still singing the same song of xenophobia today? Why are you still saying foreigners must go when they left already? So the ones you chased away in 2019, they were not enough to give you opportunities. They were taking your jobs. You chased them in 2019 away. The ones that left, they did not leave the jobs for you to take over. Or which jobs again do you want? I don't understand. Because the ones that have left the country, the number, Nigeria literally sent a plane to carry Nigerians from South Africa. The shops, you understand? There were Nigerians who own shops and businesses that you destroyed their shops, you destroyed their homes, you destroyed their properties. I thought after destroying their shops, you will take the shops, manage the shops and own the shops and make money from the shops. So the Nigerians left and you are still complaining today, there's xenophobia, there's immigrants, when they left already. At least even if all did not leave, and you tell me all did not leave, majority left. So at least you should have enough jobs now. You shouldn't be complaining again. But you see that something is definitely wrong, because despite the fact that Nigerians left, immigrants left, you are still complaining till today. So it was not the immigrants. It wasn't. The immigrant was never the reason why you as a South African, you are jobless. The immigrant was never the reason why you as a South African, you are facing problems in your country. It was not the immigrant, because if it was the immigrant once they leave, you should have been better by now. But you are still not better and you are still blaming the immigrant because you don't get sense. Common sense is not common. You understand? So now, the government and the authorities have come to realize that there is no way. They have gone to an extreme. South Africans have taken the xenophobia to the extreme level where they can no longer solve it. They can no longer manage it. They can no longer control it. So now The South African government, the South African authorities, they don't dey shame because it has tarnished the reputation of the country internationally. Everybody already describes South Africans as people who are xenophobic. Everybody knows South Africa as the way they are, based on what you people have done. You have created enough damage that even your government now is trying to beg you people. So just imagine your government coming out in a stylish way, begging you people to stop xenophobia. And you come here on social media, you're telling us we are not xenophobic, we are defending our country, we are this. Why would your government be sending official? I mean, a police officer literally came out. The police officer you see I'm posting, he came out with a speaker. It was as if it was a church campaign. A speaker, and put it there and started sounding the message loud. Oh, let us stop xenophobia. Let us stop xenophobia. Let us treat foreigners well. Let us treat Nigerians well. Let us treat everybody well. Let us be honest. The problem is, let us be against crime. It doesn't matter if the criminal is a South African. Let us separate ourselves from them. If it's a foreigner, now the man is speaking the message. Where was this message in 2019? You're coming out now to say South Africa should stop xenophobia and focus on, targeting those who are committing crimes in South Africa, regardless of their nationality, regardless of background. That is the message we need to hear. But you spread the different message, and now you're coming out to beg people. It's simply because they can no longer control the situation. They can no longer manage the situation. The situation don't go out of hand. South Africans have gone to an extreme. Now they don't want to hear anything about Nigerians, black people in the country, which doesn't make sense. And it's very funny because even if all the Nigerians pack today and leave, all the Zimbabweans, everybody packs and leave, nothing will change. South Africans, you will still be jobless, you will still struggle, you will still have problems. So I don't know why it's so hard for South Africans to just have this understanding. But at least the government should continue begging. The authorities should continue begging. They should continue trying to fix things with Nigeria by begging their people to stop xenophobia. I don't know how far they are willing to go with that, but it is what it is. They should continue putting more effort, more energy, because as it stands now, what they started, they should make sure that they finish it. They started it by encouraging their citizens to believe that the problem is the foreigner, so they will fix it by themselves as they started it. It is what it is. Your boy Jim Maxi on this one again. Come back anytime you're free, guys. God bless you all. Cheers.